Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. It was a week of imploding relationships and looming custody battles on General Hospital, with a dash of crazy Heather's story gaining traction again. Plus, John Cates may be the worst FBI agent ever. It looks like the show's most boring couple is over, at least for now, but hopefully for good. Catching him drunk and with blunt barb sealed the deal for Liz, as did Finn's insane lashing out at her and saying she hasn't been there for him and can't deal with his grieving. Finn is a downright nasty drunk. As I said in last week's column, Finn and Liz haven't felt like a couple for a while and only really worked as one when their kids were involved in their scenes. While I enjoy Liz finally getting a storyline, I wasn't invested enough in her and Finn to want to see them work this out. The real star of this storyline appears to be Violet. Brooklyn and Chase are determined to protect her, and Finn won't let her go, insisting she is the only good thing in his life. I was glad to see Jake and Aiden worried about what this breakup would mean for their relationship with Violet, and Liz assured them they were still family. The scene with her breaking the news of her and Finn's split to Aiden and Jake was also well done. Liz tried to also make an attempt to take Violet off Finn's hands for a bit, and he saw through that too. Liz bringing up how she'd seen him through one battle with addiction, and that was before a child was depending on him, so he needed to put Violet first gave me chills. The writers better not do anything to Violet, though I could see a close call with her being the only thing to wake Finn up. A major character is set to return to the show, and I'd love for it to be Jonathan Jackson's Lucky as a viable love interest for Liz. Plus, Laura definitely needs more family. Though last week I also suggested Hayden's return would work well for this storyline, as she could be the one to take Violet and make Finn see the light. There looks to be a custody battle for Violet coming up no matter what though. TG's out of the blue character change seems to only be about one thing, giving Christina a reason to keep this baby. TJ's sudden obsession with their child being connected to Sonny through Christina makes no sense, because if Molly could have carried a baby, they still would be related to Sonny, who is her uncle. And after Sonny gifted the baby a stuffed Mickey Mouse just like the one he gave to Christina when she was a child, it's clear Christina isn't going to cut him out of her life, as TJ wants her to. Molly revealing to Christina that she and TJ's domestic partnership was a bit rocky was a big mistake. Now Christina is wondering what happens to this baby should they split up. Molly and TJ's relationship has been a little too perfect for so long, minus the fertility issues, but like Finn and Liz, I never felt myself fully invested in them. Possibly because until the fertility issues, they never seemed to have much of a storyline. Then there is the issue that I, and so many others had, that we weren't on board with this surrogacy storyline from the get-go, as we all knew it was leading to where we are now, with Christina considering keeping the child. Christina grilling her mother on what her rights are concerning this child should Molly and TJ break up just certifies there will be a custody battle coming. I really thought the lines Alexis was given were smartly written, that the questions Christina were asking were her biggest fear since this surrogacy started, and that she already had answers prepared along with example cases for when she asked them. Another story that has viewers riled up is Laura advocating for Heather's case to be re-examined, but stating she doesn't want to see Heather released. You can't have it both ways, Laura. Fans think Laura has lost her mind and aren't liking how her character is being written. We all know, though, that Heather being released is where this is headed. I have to admit, I loved Alexis one-upping Diane by informing her that it was her argument that got Franco out of his sentence due to his brain tumor that set the precedent for his mother Heather to be released. Diane was left speechless for once, which is hard to do to her. Why are they pursuing this story that is driving some fans bonkers? My guess is the show struck gold casting Allie Mills as Heather, and now they are trying to find a way to keep her on in at least a recurring basis of some kind. Nana and Drew went for round 3 of Hate Sex, but we knew they weren't going to stop doing it. Maybe they should install sofas in their offices so they don't have to keep doing it on the floors and desks. The poor cleaning crew. I like the scenes between Willow, Nina, and Wiley at the Metro Court pool, and later Willow telling Michael she was considering trying to start over with Nina. Michael's frowny face said everything about what was going on in his head. However, when Willow said there were finally no secrets between them, is she going to consider the hate sex a secret? Will she get angry Nina didn't tell her? Will she feel Drew manipulated her regarding Mina because he's boinking Nina? Knowing Willow, probably. And Michael will be there to say, "Told you so." I'm glad Sasha is pushing Cody to open up to Mac about the fact that he is his father. This is the storyline I want to see more of, along with more romance between Cody and Sasha. And why were they so covered up for a day at the pool? Agent John, not Jagger Cates, may be the worst FBI agent ever. Not only does he think Anna is working with Brennan and is involved with Pikeman, but how in the hell did he not know who Sam was? He has been forcing Jason to work for him for 2+ years now and doesn't know what his ex looks like. And then when she told the story of her ex leaving everyone to think he was dead, only to suddenly return, it didn't make any bells go off in his head. So now Joss and Trina are moving into an apartment above the Quartermain garage. Half of Port Charles is now living at the Quartermain estate. Finally, Brennan's gone back to Pentonville, but I feel pretty confident we will be seeing him again, and before long, he'll be out of Pentonville for good.